Hello, can anyone hear me? This is like the first time jumping into a live stream. I was just wondering if anyone can hear me. If you can comment, please do. So yeah, this is probably a bit ropey. I can see we have some viewers, but no proof of living. No proof of living humans. So yeah, I've never tried this thing. I should have probably at least did some research first, or some more. Oh wow, hello. We have a real human. Honestly, I'm gonna wing this one, guys. So it might not be the best of quality. I do apologize. Can you all hear me? Type 1, 2, 3 if you can hear me. Oh wow, okay, so you can hear me. Pretty cool. Hello Patrick. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully not last year I can hear you. Ah, sweet. Sorry, I've literally just like something I've never done before, so I thought it'd be cool just to jump on a little live stream or something. And what I'll do is, maybe you can see me now if I do this. I know it's going to be probably delayed. Yeah. How's that? Bodged, completely bodged. How are you doing? Where are you from? How do we feel about the crypto markets right now? So, wanted to do some trading if there was an opportunity to do so. I think my previous position, one of them did get liquidated, but one did close in a nice profit, so that's all good. Well, the take profit and the stop loss got hit. Not a huge problem. Now, I really think, you know, the whole Bitcoin ETF thing that we recently had, that was a huge just buy the rumor, sell the news. But we're in a good place, guys, and I would not worry. If you're new to crypto right now and this is like a very overwhelming thing for you, I think we're still in a fantastic place, and you know, we could still come down. We could absolutely still come down, even back down to the 1 trillion levels. We could see this. Bosnia market is going where we expected. We can almost smell those longs. I know, it's getting nice. I mean, we were looking at some coins recently like Sucoin, Saycoin. These were a few that I really like at the moment. Actually, I really just want to quickly update myself with the Sucoin as well. Where are we on the pricing right now? We're sitting at $1.12. So really nice, strong, fundamentally backed projects over here. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. $1.20 resistance. 3 consecutive red candles, and we're seeing a lot of sell pressure on the top of these as well. Not really come down to my target yet. I'm waiting for 110 for another buyback, but this was the $1 sweet spot. If it gets back to that $1, that's quite a nice little zone right there to dollar cost average into for the Sucoin. What coins are you looking at, guys? What do you want me to check out? ICP. Yeah, ICP is a nice one. The thing is, I think I was looking at ICP not long ago, and okay, because my screen's not in the the right sort of position. It's kind of making things a bit difficult. I'm going to make everything else a bit smaller, just for the sake of making everything on the screen for you guys a little bit bigger. Maybe that'll help the screen size. There we go, that's a little bit better. Circulating supply 456 million ICP tokens, total supply 513. Yeah, because a lot of coins, a lot of people forget to look at the supply, and you know, sometimes when you got like 10% of a coin in supply and you forget the fully diluted market cap is totally different, and then you don't know what the token supply schedule looks like, and they can release so many tokens and completely destroy the price. That's why a lot of crypto projects will not get back to their all-time high price value, single price value, but they will probably return to their market capital value, you know, the overall valuation of the project. ICP really looking down from the all-time high over here. I mean, look, for example, this is a prime example. The coin releases over here. What the question I asked myself in 2021, when this is trading at $134, what was the supply at that time? Because if the supply was only 50 million tokens, it's easy to have a very largely valued coin. But you can see really over the last year, $6.60, $7 in the lows when we had the extreme fear, when we had all the black swan events that happened last year. I would say ICP, fundamentally solid coin. You should buy into it if you want to hold it long term. But if you're looking to see this get back to somewhere like $200, I don't think you're going to see it personally. Already got a $4.6 billion market cap right there, so it's quite high. But still, a 10x could potentially happen right at some point in time. Meme. You like your meme coins? What's a new coin we should be looking at? Straight into the difficult questions. A new coin. Well, this is a new coin. It depends really if you're thinking like meme coin, straight to DEX sort of, you know, crappy coins, or whether you actually want to look at a coin that is new, but not yet actually like launched, you know, because they're really hard to find. And I spend a lot of time sometimes just on CoinMarketCap, and I'm sure everyone does. But if you go to like page 2 and 3 of CoinMarketCap, here's me like trying to find a clever way to, you know, dodge that question, because it's a good one. But look, if you go to like page 2, 3, 4 of CoinMarketCap, you're going to find a lot of projects that have a lot of upside potential still, because for a coin to get to $100 million in valuation, we know there has to be some sort of utility or fundamentals behind it. I mean, I could click on a random one right now. I mean, I have no idea what, for example, Fusionist Aces, $165 million valuation. We can look at the previous price history here. They haven't actually been on CoinMarketCap for a long time. $165 million valuation, 14% supply. No idea what it is, but this is what I start to do when I research into tokens. Fusionist mainnet. So they've got their own mainnet, social and game-oriented infrastructure layer with the purpose of engage to earn. So this is something you can do. I mean, to be honest, I don't know anything about this token, so I'm not going to give an opinion or even try to. UMA is one I used to trade a long time ago. UMA, that's a big throwback, that one. I haven't looked at it for a while either. You know, it reminds me of coins like XTZ, Tezos, things like that. Back in the 2020 bull run, these were the coins that were going wild. So, wow, look at this on the month. Some parabolic price action. Just sleeping, and then bam, all of a sudden. Burj Khalifa candles. UMA, 76 million in supply, 117 million total. Let's have a little look at the price action over here, because we're in a kind of a region where we're a little bit overbought and overextended on quite a lot of indicators and metrics. I mean, you can see straight away weekly time frame. Look at this 86 RSI. I would be avoiding any buys right now for UMA because it's no longer undervalued. You know, buy them, buy the tokens in the extreme fear zones. A really good thing that I like to do is go to that daily time frame, get a vertical line, as you can see on TradingView right here, and just slap that vertical line on those oversold positions, and you can start looking at what value projects are when they are oversold, and it gives you more of an idea of what a buy-in should look like. So now if we were to look at the prices, you can see every time UMA is hitting those oversold regions here on the daily, every single time, this is the opportunity that you're provided with. So for example, if you bought UMA on this oversold position, you were then able to ride UMA up a 2x because you bought the oversold position. You didn't FOMO in, which right now would effectively be FOMO, so I would definitely avoid doing that. Remember guys, nothing in this video is financial advice, just going to get that one out of the way. Again, if you bought in this oversold position, 27%. If you bought this one, however, August 2023 was when it hit oversold, you managed to, you know, ride up a nice 94%, and then again, another oversold buy, 2.3x. So this is what really separates like noobs in the market to people that are really emotionally resilient. They don't care about seeing all the red in the markets. Like this sort of stuff looks scary, doesn't it? You know, you see all this red in the market, you think turmoil, upheaval. But overall, I think as long as you have a strategy that you stick to and you don't fall away from that strategy, like, you know, for me, a big strategy is buying sub 30 RSI if I can, because I know I'm buying the coin when it's mostly undervalued, when nobody wants to get it, when people feel like, you know, sick for buying something, like, oh, I can't believe I'm buying this right now, it's never going to recover. That's usually when it does recover. But anyhow, looking at UMA, you can see we've got a ton of resistance over here at $7. It does look like a really interesting ascending triangle, and I know not all TA works super well because there's a lot of confluence. Tweet, what's up, bro? How you doing? How are you, my man? Legend. Everyone, Tweak is here. Amazing guy. If you're in the Discord, which I hope you are, you'll know he's a very, very resourceful, awesome guy. So yeah, big shout out to Tweak over there. If I'm honest here, I would not buy into this, but that's probably because I don't have the balls to, because I think it's just already overvalued. A little bit short term. I think long term, UMA, I mean, great chance of getting some big all-time highs. Look, $435 million market cap. Look at the previous market cap all-time highs, 1.7. Okay, so you've got 1.7 billion to play with if the coin does get back there, if the market wants it, if they make enough updates, if they do enough marketing and stuff, they could potentially get it back to 1 to 2 billion. So 3, 4, 5x potential is what I see here with UMA. I don't see anything super parabolic. I think short-term price action, I mean, you know, we could retest the top of this ascending triangle, but it's all speculation. So we're sitting here at the support, $5.59. If the market wants to recover, if we get some good news in the market, I don't know if we will just yet because of all the ETF news that we had. We could potentially see a recoil up to 720, but if we lose the support, again, you're looking at $4.80, $4 on the nose, $3.40, and we could actually see a bearish reversal here for UMA because it is just looking a bit euphoric, a bit overbought. A bit parabolic, I want to say that, you know, a bit parabolic. What's up? This is just like a random one I thought I'd jump into. Next ones, you know, if I do some other ones, I'll make sure they're much more structured with actual cool stuff to talk about, like I've, you know, done a bit of prep before jumping in. But yeah, how do we all feel about these crypto markets? I mean, it's really interesting to see still when you look at crypto, the valuation versus, you know, things like Apple stocks, which is 3 trillion, we're not really far away. We're the 11th highest commodity. We're just below silver. Of course, gold is sitting at the top at 12 trillion, I think. But we're in a super good place. When you just zoom out, when you really zoom out, you look at the total market cap and you kind of go back in time all the way to 2014. We're in a fantastic place over here, guys. We can even just quickly look at the weekly time frame here, put in our logarithmic regression, if it loads up for us. I'm not sure it will. Plug. Yeah, I can't see my lines, the things I wanted to show you. NTRN, I've never heard of this coin. Let me have a little look there for you. Pumba, is that your name? I've got two. I've got Neutron. I'm going to guess it's this one here, so I'm just going to have a look at it. Wow, $30,000 market cap. Is this what you're talking about? I mean, that's crazy. Neutron. I can't even see what chain it's on. The other one. This one here. $300 million market cap. Total supply, most fits in circulation. Osmosis. Okay, that's a nice chain. The integrated application network. Start building. By granting contracts, the power of an app chain, Neutron enables developers to build breakthrough applications and onboard users from anywhere. TS Celestia, more on that later. I like that coin a lot. Honestly, I've never seen this coin before. What markets are we trading on? Binance. Okay, well, yeah, we know Binance won't just put any old garbage on there. Well, they can sometimes, but not most of the time. MEXC, getting a lot of volume through Binance, KuCoin, Gate.io. Quite a lot of volume as well in the 24 hours, up 50%. So is something happening right now? Is it a technical move or is it a fundamental news-based move? Because crypto is like both things, right? It's very, very technical. And the data goes back years and years, you know, 4-year cycles and things like that. But at the same time, it's very fundamental. So Neutron, I've never seen this one before. Trade, do they have their own chain? I mean, I don't like clicking stuff that I have not really done much research on, if I'm honest. Just check out their Twitter real quick. By granting smart contracts, the powers of an app chain, Neutron enables developers to build breakthrough applications. So this is like a layer 1 or 2. Honestly, dude, I don't know enough about this particular token to actually make a comment on it, but it's a low market cap, so it could be worth diving into. Celestia really climbed the ladder this year. Really, really did. Look at that. It was one that I was just ticking away. And I guess you could apply this to Neutron, because at the end of the day, the valuation of Neutron is the same as Celestia 2 months ago. And it shows it just takes the right project to take off and do that 10x. You know, getting into coins that do have a $100, $200 million valuation is sometimes I would say better than getting into projects that have like a 1 or 2 million and hoping they just get to 10 or 20 mil. Because to really get to 100 million, 200, 300, you really got to do a lot of work, and you really have got a strong project on your hands there, and it wasn't just a bit of luck. Celestia, 2.4 billion market cap. I mean, that's crazy. It's already reached an all-time high of 3 billion. So I think the fact we've not seen Celestia thrive in a bull market environment does excite me for tokens like this that not yet had a chance to survive and thrive in a macro bull market environment where you're really seeing all that euphoria and all that good stuff. I'm going to try and just quickly check the charts here for TIA for you, if I can load it up. Wow, I've looked at it already. I remember seeing this. That is a massive, massive buyback. There was so much buying pressure over here at $13.87. Someone doesn't want this coin to flop. You can see there was another huge buyback here, 8th of January. I actually did hit an oversold territory here. So whoever bought down here at $14, fair play, fair play. And we were just talking about, you know, oversold positions on the RSI and how they can really help you time those bottoms. This is just a short-term bit of price movement, so the price could still continue to the downside here. Obviously, these lines are invalidated and don't really mean much anymore. But yeah, I think Celestia, good project to hold for the long term based on its current technicals and numbers. I think we could actually see this one do a 10-20 billion market capital by the next crypto bull run. So yeah. Scarce coin. Hey Roma, sorry I've not actually seen anything with the Chimpsy token since the launch. I've seen them go in one exchange, but what actually happened, if you're able to expand on that, I can try and to investigate. Scarce coin. There's a coin, guys, that I really think is worth looking at, by the way. Yearn Finance, $6,700. And the reason is, if you thought Bitcoin was scarce, the total supply of this thing is only $36,647. And Mark Cuban is especially bullish on this particular token. When we look back in time at YFI, a $3 billion market cap over here, it's just sitting at 223. But what's really interesting is the unit cost of this was $82,000, more than Bitcoin. That's so surprising. Nobody spoke about that. Nobody was going crazy about that. I remember my dad got into it. He made quite a bit of money, and he doesn't stop going on about YFI. So that's pretty crazy. Look at this blip, recent massive pump. When Bitcoin was pumping, look, if you bought in at like 5k, 6k region, it went up to 15k. Did a small little transient 3x over there, which is absolutely wild. Yeah, really nice to see that. We've also had Myro pumping a lot recently in the meme market. See what that's doing now, because it had a lot of new exchange listings. We were just talking about this earlier today. It was sitting at 0.17. It is now up to 0.19. Looking good. Lots of meme coin euphoria in the markets. I actually get really hungry. This is a bad time to start. I haven't really checked DeFi Llama for too long either. Some of the top chains out here. We've got Polygon, Avalanche, Pulse Chain. Su is climbing that ladder quickly, guys. I'm not joking. Su... Look at the 1 day. It's like the only thing green. I've been talking about Su coin so much recently. Let me just type it in over here. Yeah, we've been talking about Su a lot. And I do think, you know, these layer ones, these layer twos like Su coin are going to go a long way. And when you check out the socials for Su, again, it's just, everything's just good news for this project right here. So this is one that I'm super bullish on long term. Let's find the Twitter. There was some good like on-chain data about the Su coin. If I can find it for you, that'd be great. How we do love unplanned live videos. Yeah, these guys are like, honestly, for example, Su Network overtakes Cardano and becomes #2 non-virtual machine chain by TVL. So the TVL of this project is going crazy, and that's something that does excite me when we just look at this. Just look at that, just amazing growth, and really also resilient to Bitcoin. It's not really pegged to the rest of the market. It just looks so strong. So I'm very excited to see what can happen for Su in the next bull run, because we're not there yet, whether you like it or not. We're not there yet. And I was also thinking, you know, something very interesting about Bitcoin is, have you ever wondered what it takes for Bitcoin to actually get to $150,000 in price? Well, it actually requires, look, because Bitcoin has a dominance of 50.1%. So, look, if Bitcoin has a dominance of 50%, which I think it's safe to say it almost does. Let's quickly check Bitcoin's price, because this will basically reveal exactly what market valuation we need for Bitcoin to be over $100,000. And this proves that people who keep saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to hit 1 million next bull market are just chatting shit. It's not going to happen. And stop holding. People keep telling you to hold, hodl. You always hear these big influencers, yeah, like hodl. Bitcoin will be at 200,000 and you will be told to hodl when Bitcoin is 200k. And you'll be making a mistake if you listen to people that tell you to do that. These markets are designed for you to take profit, to make money. And yeah, honestly, I can't stand that. So Bitcoin is 39k. 39k, but I think Bitcoin still has a 50% dominant. So going back to what we're talking about, if you want to see $150,000 Bitcoin, you're going to need a $7.5 trillion market capital of the global market cap. So we need another $6 trillion injected into the crypto markets if you want to see $150,000. That's because Bitcoin of a dominance of 50% means that the Bitcoin valuation will be 3.25 trillion, giving it its a rank 2 commodity, a liquid commodity. It will be the second most valuable single resource in the entire world behind gold. And you're going to need a $7.5 trillion market cap, because $3.25 trillion divided by the 19.6 million supply gives you a valuation of $165,000 Bitcoin. Now, if you want $1 million Bitcoin, I've not calculated it, but if you want $1 million Bitcoin, you're going to need a crazy valuation of crypto, like 20 trillion, 30 trillion. Now that is astronomical numbers. You're going to need everyone in stocks to kind of sell everything and just forget about, you know, all those businesses and move all their stocks money into blockchain. If you want Bitcoin to hit $1 million, that's really something to consider. And Bitcoin, you know, diminishes in value, in terms not of its actual value, but the market cycle returns. Every single market cycle we're seeing diminishing returns, and this is also a fact for the crypto sectors right now. Bitcoin is not in its undervaluation phase, and we were talking about this for a long time. And you get prices like this every now and then, you know, when Bitcoin is $16,000. And the reason is it comes down to black swan events, things that are just out of our control. If you zoom out and go to March 2020, you know, very, very famous crash. Fun fact, I bought my first Bitcoin right here when COVID happened. I was in a hotel in the Philippines, and yeah, I bought Bitcoin. I was like, screw this, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin. It's now or never, because I've never seen it at like $5,000. And at the time I had like 20K, you know, good amount of money, but I didn't want to buy a Bitcoin for 20K when I only had 20K. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. Did it. But anyhow, what I want to say is, look at your Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. Use your logarithmic regression, because this single indicator will help you time your in and out of the market. You can see this black swan event. Bitcoin is at the bottom of the green ribbon, logarithmic regression. The green reflects extreme fear in the markets and also undervaluation. And the red is complete opposite. It's where the markets are heated. It's where the markets are fueled with euphoria and people are like greedy. Basically the peak of a bull run. So right now we're seeing Bitcoin slip away. It lost a key level of support. We're seeing a red weekly candle. 41.6k was that integral level of support, and we are slipping away, unfortunately. On the daily, you know, we're not oversold either. But yeah, this is, I wouldn't say it's worrying stuff, and in fact I'm excited to see what can happen next, because personally I'm not bothered if Bitcoin is 20k, 25k, 27k, because we're not looking to exit the market right now. We're still in the market, and until I see Bitcoin go into the threshold of euphoria, which will be post $69,000, and I personally think if we follow this logarithmic, it's going to be like around 120k. This is when I will consider taking chips off the table, and I think until then we can absolutely come back down to 37k. We've got some other entry points. You know, we've got an EP here. I'm going to call this entry point 1. This is a very big entry point, 36.7k. So get your notepad out, guys. These are numbers that will make, you know, massive volatility in the market. I mean, we're looking at tiny short wicks and massive long positions if the price comes down to these figures. Really integral support levels. So we've got 36.9k ish, we've got 31k, and also 25k, and we're going to see again another contraction in the market, I think, at some point soon, and I think we will potentially lose 36k. If we do, we might dip down to 30k. It'll be your second chance to get into these markets before that Bitcoin massive post rally. And even if we touch one more time, just one more, it won't happen again. 25k, and I reassure you, 16k is probably never happening again unless we get those, you know, black swan events like we had the FTX crisis, we had the Terra Luna crisis last year. This price range will probably never ever happen again, and if it just would invalidate all the data, it would invalidate everything we know, because it would even fall short of this logarithmic regression band. So this 16k was most likely the last 16k Bitcoin you're ever going to see ever again. And yeah, as time goes on, the new bottom, you know, is unveiled, and it's always higher every single time. So I personally think in the markets we're going to see something like this happen. I think we could see a 25k Bitcoin one more time until a huge rip to the upside. I don't know how high, But think about it. We've got spot Bitcoin ETFs. We've got re-election. We've got more stimulus money. And all this takes time. The impact of the Bitcoin ETFs will also take time to see that money funnel in. It's going to take time in the market. So I think we could come down 25k one more time, big blast off to 100k by the end of the year, another correction maybe down to 70k, and then that one last massive parabolic rip to about 120, 30, 40, 50k. I don't expect anything much higher, to be honest. Anyone that's telling you otherwise, 500k or 1 million, they just want to use you as exit liquidity, in my opinion. You know, like, oh yeah, keep holding, whilst they're secretly probably dumping behind the scenes. So something to also be aware of. Look at all this. It's an ocean of opportunity. OP, Optimism, is down by 20%. Great token to be looking into. Scales on Ethereum. And it's got a very, very much synergetic relationship to Ethereum. This is, of course, helping scale Ethereum, guys. So this is a big coin to be looking at. OP mainnet, low cost, lightning fast, Ethereum L2 blockchain. When you see Ethereum move, Optimism tends to move with it. And yeah, look, recently at $3.87. This is what annoys me. People will see this. They'll see this pump and I think, yeah, great, $4, I'm going to FOMO in. But when it goes back down to 271, they don't want it anymore. They're too scared to buy it. It doesn't make sense. I might just buy some Optimism now. I mean, it looks quite tempting actually at these levels. I think it can go lower. I mean, actually, I'm tempted to buy some Optimism. I've just reminded myself. Let's have a look at some of the... Let's check out the old charts for OP. Oh, we are oversold. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen this. It's been a long time. We're going in on the OP, boys. I see that signal, I see that indicator, and I freaking go for it. I don't care how bloody the markets can get. In fact, it's not bloody enough. I need to see even more fear in the markets for me to go really, really hard on this. But I actually might just put in a dirty little long position here. It's hard to say. Oh, it's tempting. Let's have a little look what we got again on price structure. Look at that. That's ridiculous. OP really holding. Oh, that's a tough one because if you do get negative continuation, you could see $2.20. Shall I trade this one? It could be very tempting. Maybe the first target could be $3. I can't even read that. $3.27. 250 stop loss. I might just buy some on spot just to hold, to be fair, guys, because I just like OP. I think I'll add a bit to my position. Probably just going to grab a very small bag of OP at this lower price region and just hold on to it for a long time. So just going to grab $1,000 here. I believe in the project. I believe Ethereum is nowhere near the top. And if Ethereum's going to pump, then lower market capital friends, you know, I think still have massive potential. We're just sitting at a 3.7 billion, 2.7 billion correction. So we've lost $1 billion. And I think it can just keep on going much, much more. I'd be very keen to look at this tomorrow and see if the price did bounce back. $2.90 looks like a very nice area. I'm going to go long on it as well. I mean, it's just too tempting. Yeah, we're going to go long over here. So we'll do a 5x leverage. Always play safe with your leverages. There's no need to do 50x leverage or anything like that. And I'll probably make a $2,000 long. So 5x leverage over here. This is risky because we could see a negative continuation. If Bitcoin crashes again, then I'm going to feel that. That's going to hurt. I'll say about 250 stop loss. Maybe target 290, play safe. It probably won't be much profit actually. Please don't trade like this, by the way, guys. This is just wing it trading. So do not copy this. This is just me having a gut feeling in the market right now that we could potentially. So we've got a market long here. Usually I do limit longs, and I actually try to long on the corrections. And I'll give you an example of that in terms of how my mindset works. So yeah, we put that long in now. The position is open. Oh yeah, we're making bank, baby. $2. Oh no, now we're down. Oh no, now we're down. Can you imagine, like, I have held through some trades. I've been stuck in some terrible trades, and you just got to have absolute, stick to your strategy and just believe what you did will eventually work and the reversal will take place. Now, when it comes to identifying a good place to go long on a token, now the whole market is crashed, so it's kind of hard to show you an example now. But I guess we could still do the opposite, but we're not in a bear market. We're still in a pretty hot market. I want to find a coin that generally has a nice trend. H-bar is coming to mind. And it's all metrics that you guys know already, like the Fibonacci retracements. Very important tools. H-bar is looking wild as well. H-bar, just crazy technicals over here. I mean, look at that. Had one attempt of breaking through 0.096 in February 2023. 1 year later, it tries again, it gets rejected. Tell me that is a coincidence. No, that's not a coincidence. That is just technical analysis at its finest. It got rejected at pretty much the same region. Whew. If you're new, please do subscribe, like, comment, or just come chill in the Discord. The link is down below if you want to go hang out. Magic John will greet you as well as Tweak, and I will also say hello. I mean, this looks like a macro weekly falling wedge, but so risky to do anything crazy on this particular position. I mean, it has also just hit an oversold position. Ascending triangle formation. Now, what I wanted to show you guys was how would I have set up a long position. So if I identified before the crash occurred on H-bar, I would have used my Fibonacci retracement over here. We can actually just have a more short-term position. Yeah, like this. So for example, let's say the coin didn't do all of this from the 3rd of January onwards and it didn't have a downtrend. What I usually do is I would use my fib on the actual impulse wave. So from this particular support region, 0.06, take it up to the top price of 0.1. And now it's giving you good potential entries. Like 0.618 was a good entry. If you went long on 7th of January, you would have made a massive pump up to 0.087. So that would have been one long position, a 16% pump right there. And again, you have technically now there is actually a long opportunity that would have been open at 3, not right there actually, as a 2% pump as well. So using your Fibonacci's is really nice. It's all the different confluences. I think you can really overcomplicate some trading. A lot of people can overcomplicate things. And look guys, just an example to reiterate what I find very important. Look at your weekly time frame, find the oversold position. You see we're oversold. That is a buyer's market. That's when you want to be accumulating. We have the inverse right now where we are overbought, or we were overbought on that weekly time frame, and look what happened. We're overbought, the coin did a reversal, but everyone wants to, for some reason, buy it. And here we were undersold, extreme fear in the markets, and that was, of course, your accumulation time. It's not always 100% spot on because, of course, it was still oversold, very oversold, but the price was 0.06, actually went down to 0.036. So it doesn't always highlight the absolute bottom, but it gets you as close to the bottom as possible. And, you know, on the opposite side, as close to the top as possible as well. So, yeah, that's really important to acknowledge these kind of indicators. So OP is just kind of doing a consolidation just chilling there. You know, it might not break out. I'm keen to see it happen, and I believe it will potentially happen. This is a perfect example of Twitter bots and how he's just being retweeted by absolute bots. Altcoin Daily. I have no words. I want to say something, but I probably shouldn't. Otherwise I'll get a cease and desist. I guess one thing a lot of people don't know is I have a lot of big connections with almost every influencer out there. I've spoken to almost all of them. IMX Carver. This is really just waiting for Bitcoin now to do something. And yeah, it's just what's happened. Bitcoin is at 48k. It's now at 39k. Looks so crap, doesn't it? But really, zoom out. Well, Bitcoin was actually $20,000 just in March 2023. So we're still up by 2x on the long run. So it's still looking good. There's nothing to worry about here, guys. If you are new in the markets, I know you're panicking. You're like, oh, but like, honestly, I mean, it happened to me when I was first trading and investing, and I was making so many stupid mistakes. I'll admit that. I was actually in the Philippines. I was on the beach, and I got notifications on Coinbase. Bitcoin price minus 10%. I'm like, ah! So I sell it. I sell my Bitcoin because I'm crapping myself, and I'm a noob investor. And then Bitcoin goes up again, and I end up buying Bitcoin back, and I'm buying back at a higher price. That's how you get wrecked. So just stay resilient in these volatile moments, and don't let, you know, these movements shake you out, because I do believe they're all preordained, and I do believe, you know, the whales out there, they control the markets. When you type in to, like, you know, Google crypto news, these articles cost about $800. Did you know that? $600 some. And also what's very interesting is these news websites, just like, you know, most monopolies out there, are owned by small groups of people. And what rich institutional buyers or whales or whatever, you know, Ethereum whales, what they can do is they can simply pay these websites to produce negative news, to scare people. And they can have a contract that allows negative news for a 3-month period because they want to push the price down. And unfortunately, lots of people believe what they read in articles. I think a lot of them are nonsense when it comes to price predictions and stuff. I mean, some of them are good, but like for a news point of view, like fundamentals, but when they're trying to scare you and it's really obvious, that's because the market wants you to feel scared. They want you to feel scared. What would you say your biggest weakness is with cryptocurrency? Like, what are you guilty of in the crypto markets? What do you do? I'm guilty of selling too soon sometimes. Then I look at the price the next day or something and I've missed a 5x. Ethereum 2.2k. Yeah, Ethereum is so rigid. It's so tight following this ascending channel. It's gonna pop eventually. It's gonna go freaking crazy. And honestly, I think 8 to 12k is a good region for Ethereum. We don't have long of the Bitcoin halving either, guys. So that's something also to really be to be checking out. Let's check the 200-week moving average for Bitcoin. CoinGlass is a nice one. 200-week moving average here. The heat map really allows you to identify sentimental analysis as well as just the fair value of Bitcoin. You know, if you went back in time, and the goal here is to be buying Bitcoin when it's on the red line, which is its absolute undervaluation. Again, we were talking about that Black Swan event being COVID. Look, it touched that red line. If you buy Bitcoin then, you're in a beautiful place. Look how much opportunity there was to buy Bitcoin below the red line. Who missed out? Come on. Put your hand up if you wish you had more money. Then. Yeah. I might just get the freaking guitar out and start playing songs. Shit, I might actually just do that. You know what? Follow me. Follow me. Really about a tune. Taking song requests. Yeah, Optimism is an OG coin right there. Another one to be looking at is Aave. Aave. Mark Cuban is very bullish on Aave. Previously valued at 8 billion. That's a big one. Would be keeping an eye on that one for sure. I can't remember what coin is scheduled to have a massive supply release soon. There is one. I wanted to warn you guys of this coin. Seven-day dumpers, Sats, 1000 Sats, Audi, BRC20 tokens. These are Solana tokens are taking a massive rip at the moment, aren't they? Well, they have been Solana-based coins. So there's just so much opportunity out there. It's hard to know what to buy. You can buy a meme coin and just become wealthy the next day, but you can also lose everything. You only hear the good stories, remember. What's going on in the Discord? Get yourselves in the Discord, everyone. 24 hours, coins recovering, Sucoin, Akash, Aptos, Chiliz, Flare. You know, sometimes I just think 10 to 20 coins is all you need. 10 to 20 good coins. You don't really need to be too picky about it. As long as they've got fundamentals, as long as you're buying at the right time, and just hold. There were so many coins last, bear run, that if you just bought $1,000 of each, if I put 20k into 10 different coins, that I said to myself, yeah, these are going to pump massively, and we're yet to see the altcoin season. You can make so much money just by holding a few of these tokens. Even some on screen here scream so much value. Let's check out that Sponge coin, what it's doing quickly, because this is quite a big one. I want to see if it actually corrected with the market. I've not really kept an eye on it. Wow, big pump. So yeah, Sponge, another 30% pump. Held quite well actually. Sponge token is pretty good looking right now. Again, big green candles, so I'd stray away from the greens, and I would wait for another correction here if you're looking to get into some meme coin. That's a high risker for sure. So yeah, we're just looking at Bitcoin. It's looking a bit sad actually. 38.5 was the bottom right there. Really don't want to see Bitcoin crash too much, but you know, I know there's a lot of young soldiers out there, newcomers to the crypto space. It's not fun to see people getting immediately wrecked. I mean, the last time we had these oversold positions, I only had a couple. Each time that, you know, Bitcoin has bounced back, but only temporarily. And now we are seeing the big drop. I mean, we could get a beautiful V-shaped recovery up to 41.6 and retest this key resistance. This could be a prime time to go long on Bitcoin, but we don't know what the future entails. So trading is a bit like, you know, just playing roulette at times. It could easily pump to the upside, but again, we could see negative continuation here. Anyone doing staking right now? Big staking platforms? You know, DeFi Llama. So you can find quite a lot of projects of ridiculous APYs actually, and you kind of question whether they're real or not. Just reminds me of PancakeSwap before the APYs got really small. BSC, I think Binance, you know, following the news, it was bullshit to see that happen, but I still think BNB is going to have a big revival. I've not looked at BNB's price for a while. $300. Yeah, I still think BNB, I mean, the BEP20 mainnet is just so strong and developers will never stop using it. And I think as soon as that big bull market comes back, you know, Binance is just like the Amazon of Coinbase, of crypto, isn't it? Everyone is using it. It's probably the most secure, biggest exchange out there, best for trading almost. Too many restrictions from my end in the UK. Samu had 36 million, so there's just so much opportunity here, guys. $40 up on this OP trade, so fingers crossed we'll see a bit more continuation. If we see Bitcoin rise, this trade should play out nicely, but again, I could still get wrecked over here with the stop loss, which I should probably change, but I'm going to keep it there because it just feels right. So yeah, GMT, that was just ridiculous. Move to earn tokens, they were such a weird thing. They're just so dead now, aren't they? So dead. I'd love to see the supply allocations here and the schedule of the supply of these coins. I'm so tired. Wow, it's 10:30. I didn't even eat food. I've just been staring at screens. Oh gosh. Yep, don't do that, guys. Make sure you actually eat. My last meal was at 2 p.m. Oh my gosh, 10 hours, no food. Quant, great coin. Su, great coin. Algorand, great. Aave, great. Say, brilliant. VeChain, OG, Crow, don't really like the exchange. The marketing strategy was really just lame. Hedera HBAR, we're talking about that a lot. Great coin. And I honestly think that can 20x if the market dominance of the coin increases and scales with the overall valuation of the market. It's really hard to say, I don't know any new coins that are launching, unfortunately. I wish I had some really fun shit coins to look at together. Excuse my French. I mean, look, we can go on DEX tools, but that's ridiculous. We've got some ridiculous coins here. Yeah, it's just so many shit coins, guys. And I think they're fun. Like, I'm guilty of occasionally aping into them, and I've made some okay money. But I just can't trust them too much. Grok. Unbelievable. Like, Pinky's up ridiculous amounts. Look at that. And this is just a big rug. And that will never go back up again. Yeah, so DEX tools, I used to really enjoy using this to sort of prospect and try and find cool crypto projects, but recently just hasn't been doing much for me. Treasury is new. Ethereum stablecoins. Airdrops. Again, guys, when you're looking at airdrops, be extra careful. Make sure they are legit, because you can get wrecked so quick. Optimism versus Arbitrum. Optimism versus Su. Let's chuck in Ethereum. Struggling to load that one, are we? Let's put the TVL. I mean, Ethereum is just too big. Look at the exponential growth here of Su coin that we were recently talking about. Chucking Arbitrum. Similar scale. Wow. Su coin has a lot of growth potential, I think, guys. Yeah, check that one out. OP, we up $74. Yes. I can buy a few bricks for a house. Yeah, I'm still thinking this one will get close to target. I'm actually too tired to, I should have really... Next time I go live, I will absolutely have a structured session and, like some topics that we'll explore. But this one, I was just curious to see what would happen if I jump live. Now, who's actually out there that's real? If you are a trader out there, make sure you scan the QR code. I don't even know if that works, actually. This is just crazy. It's almost embarrassing how utterly shambolic my preparation has been. Damn it, I feel like it's already invalid. If someone can let me know whether that QR code works, that would be just brilliant. Just a little favor. Yeah. So currently I'm trying to get my portfolio to $200,000. I've got half of my remaining funds in another account altogether. But yeah, the market, MEXC has been a fantastic journey, but just like most exchanges, sometimes things just get hectic. So yeah, it's been an interesting ride over the last few weeks. The hour's looking pretty good right now. Could be seeing a little bit of bounce in the markets. H bar Hedera, you know, looking tempting. I really think H bar 1.4, 1.6 Fibonacci next could definitely happen. Have we got any big dumpers in the market that we should be paying attention to? Audi Bitcoin down. That Audi coin is down a lot actually. Let's check Audi, because you know this was everyone was talking about this not long ago. And this again, I could just YOLO a long position here, just based off of the fact of being one, an idiot, two, because I'm bored, and three, because it was actually recently $91 and it's now $53. So that's had a massive correction, like ridiculous correction. Is there actually a trading pair here for Audi? Because don't do this to me. This is gambling. This is degen gambling right here, guys. So do not copy this, please. I'm doing it because I'm an idiot, and you get to watch me be an idiot. Well, I'm not actually an idiot. I think this is good fun. No, I am actually an idiot. I think this is good fun. I'm not even going to set a stop loss here. I'm just going to full send because I just think we could get a. I don't know. I just personally think we could get a bounce here. For Audi. Why is Audi being so heavily punished? BRC20 token, yes, Bitcoin is dumping. Tight correlation, so this is very risky. If Bitcoin dumps further, Audi will absolutely get wrecked. So this is very risky. Guess what? No risk, no reward, right? We just chucked in $2,000 on Audi. Gosh, I do entertain myself. Don't copy this, please. Whatever you do out there, don't be copying this. This could go south very quickly, and I'm very aware of that. So we've got 4K open trades. I should actually be looking for much better setups than just relying on catching a falling knife. Yeah, bloody market. Just bloody market. 1,000 sats. Bloody. All bloody. Well, I could cash out now. I've made $130 on screen. Come on, let's see a pump. Let's see the recovery. Play a song, shouldn't I? The rule is you have to play a song and you can't take profits or close until the song is over. Yeah, what a weird market experience right now. $1,000 sats looking tempting. Really tempting. But you know, this could be a bear flag for all we know. Bitcoin drops, this will absolutely just be crushed, and then I'll get wrecked. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I have not even. I thought my comments section froze. Is anyone still watching? I feel sorry for you if so. Is anyone still watching? I've literally just checked. So sorry. My whole thing on the left just froze up, and I was like, eh? 1, 2, 3. You guys are brilliant, aren't you? Thank you for watching. I mean, honestly, I do apologize because this is my first time live streaming. So it's been a bit of a throw, and I've not really had any actual structured topics, so to speak. But next time I will have some topics to go through, whether it's a bit of education tied in with some news, tied in with some, price analysis, with some trades, just things that I would like you to know about or hear about. I'll make sure I've got more of a preordained live stream for you all, and more of an add value sort of live stream, because right now we're just kind of just looking at coin market cap, and I guess all eyes on Bitcoin right now, to be fair. Are you from the Discord? Oh, that's sick. Well, I hope you're liking the Discord. Magic John and Tweak and all the mods are doing a brilliant, job at keeping you guys hopefully feeling happy and safe. And yeah, it's lovely to see everyone enjoying the Discord. Live futures. I don't even think I've dabbled with live futures before. Have I? I don't know. I just like my well, feel free to teach me something, eh? We can all learn more. Futures overview. In a minute, I'm just going to start playing a game of chess. Send you all to sleep. No stop loss. Yeah. Well, I'll add a stop loss soon, but until the 4-hour candle is closed, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as I have a manual stop loss when I sleep, it's all good. I'm still awake and very much alive right now, so it's okay. I'll probably set a stop loss later. I've made mistakes many times, with the stop losses and falling asleep and waking up with a very nice email from Binance and MEXC. Yes, you have been liquidated. Shit, I have to go to work for free today. That's how it feels. Feta. Wait, FET? Let's check out FET. Man wants FET. Ah, Fetch AI. It's got the big AI keyword. Does anyone actually really... I want to know. Who wants a Coca-Cola? Or who actually got Coca-Cola during this stream because they saw it on my top? Because I sure as hell wish I had a Coca-Cola right now. 0.75 recent pump. I mean, the market is just all very much pegged to Bitcoin, and all alts are just falling together. And I find it so interesting when people call a certain project a scam or crap, when in reality all coins are kind of moving together anyway. Pulse Chain. Pulse is a good one. Lots of influencers talk about it though. Coke is terrible for you. Absolutely. I only drink Diet Coke now. For a while I've stayed off sugary drinks. Sugar is so bad. I mean, if you're in a restaurant, sugary Coke all day long, you can't go wrong with that. Oh, Mountain Dew. You don't deserve an opinion. Mountain Dew. Ah, no, that's like rat's piss. Pulse Chain. Let me have a look at Pulse Chain. I think I might have covered a video on it before. Plus. Hello, none much. Thank you. It is. It's now nighttime. I hope you're having a nice one. Hello everyone, hello. Hoddle, come on, I'll be happy to close this YOLO one at 500 or 600 or 700, or just wake up tomorrow with a big bag or a small bag. But, you know, these trades were not orchestrated correctly. I did just YOLO in because of, well, YOLO really, FOMO. Not FOMO, I just saw some indicators that I thought were interesting. Pulse Chain, guys. I've really heard about this one multiple times. Can you guys tell me what makes you bullish on Pulse? Mainnet launched. 1.64 billion. What? No. Look at the total supply versus the max supply. That's nah, red flag for me. And unless you know exactly what the token release schedule is, the supply schedule, this could be dangerous. It could get dirty very, very fast. 90%. So there's a whole, what, 120 trillion more coins ready to be released. That's a big risk for me. I wouldn't like to hold this one long term unless all those coins are going to be released over, you know, like 200 years, because it wouldn't really have much effect, right? Pulse Chain is a layer 1. Layer 1s are brilliant. I wonder if this is a layer 1 category on CoinMarketCap. Matic is one to probably have a little look at what's going on with Matic right now. Batman and Robin Hood relationship with Ethereum. You know, they're just hand in hand, aren't they? I've not really paid as much attention to Matic as I should have done over the last sort of months, because I just feel like now it's valued at 6.9 billion, because I was buying Polygon in 2020, and because it's no longer just a sub $100 million market capital, I am no longer interested because it doesn't have enough return potential anymore. Baby Elon. We'll just check out Polygon very quickly. On the old trading view. I'm actually shattered. I should defo sleep. Pulse dropping a lot. Pulse Chain layer 1. I don't even. I mean, look at that. Just so much opportunity in the market if you can catch these dips. Some big plays from Polygon from 50 cents from September. So it's already done a 2x. It did a 2x. It comes with no surprise that people would cash out. September, you know, institutional buyers, smart money buying in at these nice lows. If you're going to make, if they put $500,000 in, yes, they're already extremely wealthy, but you're making $500,000 still, and they can compound that over and over again. You know, it looks like Matic is actually setting up for something quite nice, I would say. Lots of volatility right at the bottom of this Bollinger Bands. I just don't want to ape into projects for nothing. We could see a beautiful recovery tomorrow or towards the end of this week, but we could also see more negative continuation. Baby Elon. Yeah, I think Elon Musk has certainly got some tricks up his sleeve reserved for the bull market. Is it this? Check OP again. What's going on? What's up with OP? You closed OP. Oh, nice. You made a trade. Sweet. That's nice. Oh, yeah. You think dip? I mean, yeah, you could be right, actually. You're a bit of a shark, getting in and out quickly and then into the next opportunity. Baby Elon. You made $250 on Baby Elon since its debut on MEXC a week ago. Wow. Tiny market cap. All supply and circulation. 10,200 holders, which, you know, not really a lot. 100k holders is very much achievable. Not many large whale wallets. I think some of these are exchange wallets. MEXC has a wallet. Jeez. Gate.io, 35%. Wow. OP retrace before pumping. Very possible. I would like to wake up tomorrow and all of this has just pumped. I mean, who doesn't like making some money? Baby Elon. Wow. That's a lot of zeros. I'll save myself the effort, I think. Baby Elon. Jeez. That's just something I can't unsee. The next crypto leader is coming. That's pretty cool, actually. Nice exchanges, to be fair. Fair play. Again, you know, everyone wants a meme coin, don't they? We do like meme coins every now and then, and I think if you're going to hold 20 cryptos, 2 or 3 should be meme coins, because it's just, you know, it's fun. Community is a powerful thing. Okay, cool, good shout. Tomorrow at 8 AM Eastern time. It's brand new. My first forward down. Interesting. What other big news have they got coming up? Jan 2022. It's Quite a lot of engagements. I guess it's actually probably organic because it's actually the exchanges tweeting these ones out. If there are more exchange listings for baby Elon, it is possible to see more continuations for the upside. Yeah, definitely. Really, really interesting looking project there. Pendleton. Never, ever heard of that one. Or have I? I don't know. Pendle or Pendleton? I'm not even seeing it. Say. Yeah, Say's a decent one. ZK Sync. Pendle. I've definitely seen this coin before. Wow. Wow. Excellent year. I mean, I wouldn't be FOMOing in at these price levels. It's done 2,000% in a year. 10K would have been $200,000 if you just held that for 1 year. So yeah, I wouldn't FOMO in right now. Good supply, circulating supply looks nice. ERC20 token, 8,900 holders. So I always get confused when I see that. I mean, obviously I know what that means, but when you have a project with $500 million valuation, only 9,000 holders, makes me think there's so much more potential. Like the average holding per user is really high. $2 million ARB up for grabs. Pendle Arbitrum. Liberating yield. Okay, so it's got a nice little DAP over here as well. Some decent APYs. Okay, this is a nice little DeFi platform over here with some nice yields. Liquidity pools. Wow, Tether has a 8.5% over here. 8.78% up to. I think you have to lock in 5.9%. Pendle. Really nice project here, actually. I just wouldn't want to personally chase that green myself. Not right now. Should have told me about this one a couple months ago, man. I would have actually been quite keen to learn more about it. Pendle, good project. Yeah, I think that's nice. I'd like to look at the white paper before really confirming that. More ETH for Pendle, more ETH for you. $150,000 ETH in TVL. Nothing but up for it. You don't think it will correct? Not at all? Everything goes down at some point. Doesn't matter what it is. That is a crazy chart. So bullish. Overbought on the weekly, on the RSI. That's a big chart right there, guys. Really don't think you can come down. Audis kick back in. OP is, I think, in fact I don't know what OP is doing right now. $278 for OP. Slight upside. The volatility is just ridiculous. That is mad. Wait, wow. No, that's ridiculous. This is interesting. So you can see this is a result of supply release, because you can see once upon a time you had a $1.22 valuation on Pendle in August 2021. Then you actually look at August 2021, it was only worth $32 million, the project itself, but the price was still kind of in range of what we are now. So that's a big example of supply that's released. So imagine, you know, you bought in at like $1.22, and in the future, let's say you bought at $1.22, $30 million valuation, and then the price came down here, you'd have to wait so long for that all-time high again if you're looking just by price. Popcorn. You should go watch the comments on the coin market cap community sometime. The last 2 days, I really should have bought popcorn. You can get some hilarious interactions. You would probably be shocked how many of those comments are just pure bots. Bot comments. Neutral market, fear and greed. We're back to 49. Look at that. We had our blip into the extreme greed. We are back down to Mother Nature, back down to reality. 40 in the markets. Nothing crazy is going on over here. That's good. Neutral markets remind us of a fair value Bitcoin. And as long as every time we have a neutral market, we're in a better place than before, things are good. Oh, maybe not those ones then. Pendle, interesting. I'll have to revisit this one. Bonk. Big mover bonk recently. Chili's, Aptos. Say. Yeah, I mean some coins are resilient. Wait, are you telling me this has not crashed? Wow. Someone tell me how. How do you have no correlation to the rest of the market? Bruh, that just makes me want to go short. Like, that just feels like a balloon that is about to pop. Look at Sharcoin. Tell me that's manipulated without telling me that's manipulated. That is ridiculous. Or OP is actually moving nicely to the upside. $300 up. So those couple trades were okay. I could just close them now, but it doesn't feel inspiring enough yet. I just have a belief that my position can go further if we see a nice recoil here in the market. Sharcoin. What is going on with that? I want to know. That is just weird. Like, bruh, it's not going down. That is so strange. It's on Binance too. Market makers or something just keeping this coin flying. Interesting. UAE has something to do with it. Interesting. Let's check out Sharcoin. Sharcoin, the undefeated. No one can make this coin crash. Yeah. Okay, this is a bit more insightful. Ah, silly me, I should have done that. Right. Sharcoin. Max supply infinite. Look at the insane volatility. So in 2018, market cap value did not return to its previous all-time high. We had 2.81 billion, then it got back to 2.29 billion. So this does tell you that sometimes projects don't always recover. They don't always fully recover. And the price could look completely different. Similar. Supply shock has obviously made it harder for the price to come up. I would actually be looking to short this coin soon. That is so tempting to short. That is so tempting to short. Oh my gosh. And bearish divergence. Should I just... Oh my gosh. This doesn't even make sense. Look, it's overbought on the weekly RSI, bro. It's not been there since April 2021. It makes me want to go so short. What do you think, guys? Should I just YOLO a short position on Sharcoin? I just don't trust it. I don't see it going up more. Much more, anyway. That just looks like it needs to be broken. A big rising wedge. You've got converging support and resistance lines. I just can't see this going much further to the upside. Why is Sharcoin so resilient to everything else in the markets right now? Because I'm actually tempted to go short on that. I'll rain check that for now. I'm going to keep that on the side. But you do have a few others with similar astronomical price movement. Ronin. On the month. Sharcoin on the month. No, Ronin's a bit more normal. This has just been almost up for the last few weeks. But Ronin actually had a correction. It had a 30% normal correction with the market. This has not had a 30% correction for a long time. Is that bubble waiting to be burst? You know what? I'll find out the hard way. I'm going to put it in a short position just because this is ridiculous. We'll up the leverage a tiny bit, 7x. 7, so $3,000, $21,000 would make a $3,000 short. This is so risky. Full send or short for Sharcoin. There is no way this thing is going up more. No stop losses. The market was not completely filled. Yeah, that would be interesting to see what happens. I will set my stop losses when I revitalize myself. I need to get a drink and some food. Sharcoin. Don't trust you. Don't trust you at all. Bitcoin, are you going to rebound to 40k yet? I would love to see a 40k retest. 40k retest for Bitcoin would be really ideal. Right about now. Oh, Oh, come on, man. I am so hungry, and the later the night goes on, the higher the odds that it's going to be a kebab that ends up coming to my door, rather than eating something like macronutritionally acceptable. Do you feel me on that one? No, I'm such a sucker for eating at nighttime. I fast to 2 a.m. usually in the morning. 2 a.m? 2 p.m. I wake up, I don't even eat breakfast. Postmates. Huh? No. Oh, come on, Bitcoin. Let me get a breakout. Come on. Let's get some more continuation, please. Because with Bitcoin pumping, I, of course, expect Audi and OP to have continuation. So we made £300 on stream. I mean, I want more. Who doesn't? We're all here to hopefully find some good wealth. This Sharcoin short position was just a pure Lolo. But I'm a curious guy, and I will never find out unless I do it. Alright? If I don't do it, I'll never know. This is one of those black swan looking coins right now that just looks like it needs to correct and come down. Sounds nice, Liz. Food delivery service in America. Syncus token. I swear we were talking about that recently. Syncus. Does it count as a night meal when it's actually your day? I don't know. I think the problem is if I eat now, I end up sleeping in like an hour, and it's not too good to like shove food down your throat and then go straight to bed. Sharcoin, please just crash. What is going on with Sharcoin? Why is it actually looking the way it does? Anyone know? Is that normal? I don't think it's normal. They're not even posting that frequently. Right, that's interesting news. Interesting. I feel like they've got one huge marketing campaign going on right now, and they don't want to let a certain someone down, or maybe a group of VCs or something. But that to me just looks not this isn't a healthy chart in my opinion. This looks very strange. I'll remain short on that position. Oh, I think I might end up eating, guys. If you've been here for however long, whoa, I'm falling back. Yeah, I am shattered. This was very random. Next time I'll make it better. I'll make sure that the next one is going to be better, full of some juice. Yeah, full of some good stuff. So I do apologize for the lack of enthusiasm and charisma and ideas and, you know, content-rich stuff right now. But, yeah, just thought I'd just wing it for today, really. If you don't start, you never will. And if you're a perfectionist and you're always waiting for that perfect moment, then you'll never get anything done. That's the way I look at it. Oh, thank you, Aman Gamer. You're a gamer. What games are you playing? What is going on? Pulse. Did this person just YOLO into OP because I did it on stream? Cool. Right, I think it's safe to say, you know... So this is why I need disclaimers. Something is moving. I think Audi is moving. Oh, if Bitcoin pumps, Audi will explode, and this will be a huge trade. Guess I'll make a bearish price prediction video for Sharkcoin tomorrow. Jokes. Hello, Leo Belmont. How are you? Come on, Bitcoin. I'm trying to blow the price of Bitcoin up. Banner on bottom of screen. Don't try it at home. Really? Amazing. Glad to hear it. Have you any insights? Anything cool you're looking at the moment? Any nice wins? Fantastic. So glad to hear it, Charles. See when you post and you're pitched. That's really amazing. Oh, look, the short. It wants to break. Come on, Sharkcoin. It's interesting. I mean, I've been to a few crypto conferences before. I'll be honest, they are just the most cringe thing. And I can't. I'm there for half an hour and I just can't. You know, the yuppies networking. Radiohead lyric. It's just cringe, man, and I can't really be in that environment. So, I mean, I'd be cool doing like a workshop or some sort of presentation, but just the whole going there and talking to people and the whole networking is just cringe, man. Just talk to me like a normal person and just get to the point. But I get, you know, every business needs to have this sort of professional thing, personal branding and whatnot. Come on, Bitcoin, get your ass moving. Should have put in a massive short for Bitcoin. See, this once again goes back to the metric, doesn't it? The indicator of the weekly RSI. Now, Bitcoin, 83 weekly RSI. If you went short there, you'd have made a significantly great short. Your short would be amazing. And that's why, going back to Sharkcoin, looking at the weekly on Sharkcoin, I'm seeing the same thing. 84 RSI for Sharkcoin. Bitcoin reached a 83 RSI, and it's on the weekly time frame. So this is why I perceive Sharkcoin to hopefully, you know, dump, and then I'm going to be happy if that happens. But don't copy me, please, people. Don't copy me. What's going on in Discord? Yeah. Oh, 11:15. All my friends and family think I'm dead. I didn't reply to anyone for the last hour or so. Oh, for the whole day. Crypto is a lifestyle. Myro is still moving. Wow. Just almost got to my dollar cost. See, if Myro came down a bit lower, I would have bought some, but it didn't quite get there to where I wanted to buy it. And yeah, as a result, I missed out on a nice pump of 28%. I feel like, yeah, I feel like it needs to be taught, not so much buying, but just what blockchain is, because effectively it is now a massive commodity, right? And we're seeing blockchain technology be deployed for many real world scenarios. How to use all the tools. What sort of tools? You mean the ones on screen here, like the indicators? Oh yeah, some gas fees can be ridiculous. Ethereum, you know, Ethereum is a great ecosystem, but when you look at the DeFi trilemma, which is effectively like a trifecta of things that should be happening, you have scalability, you have network security, and you have speed. So these three things that you have to achieve to make the perfect blockchain. Ethereum only hits two of those. It doesn't have the speed. Gets congested really quick, you know, but it's got everything else. Right. What shall we do before we wrap this one up? Lunar Crush. I've not used that for so long. Isn't that like the social analytics website? CoinMarketCap. Yeah. Nansen. Never heard of them. Could you update on Bitcoin mine tricks and meme combat? Of course. I'll be quick because I know ICOs aren't for everyone. So Bitcoin mine tricks, I have no idea what happened with this, because it said a few days ago the hard cap was going to be 8 point something million, but it's actually gone up again. So we can see so far we're just waiting for it to end. I have been told it's 6 to 8 weeks until this pre-sale does end. I do have some of this coin, by the way. I'm staking it actually. I wouldn't recommend staking now, by the way. Just a pro tip, because the APY is a little bit too low in my opinion. I think 6 to 8 weeks until this one gets launched on the Bitcoin mine trick side of things. Remember, not financial advice. Could pump, but could also dump, so we don't know what will happen there. Always speculate that, you know, things could also go very south with ICOs. I want to see a solid launch here and a good centralized exchange. With Meme Combat, things are just looking good for this one, but I want to see a product. I'm fighting and asking these people, I'm like, guys, look, where we are, you've got your project where you've got it. They've done loads of things, you know, they've done loads of influencer work, they've done loads of articles, but we need to start seeing a product, at least some sort of teaser or something of the product. So it does look good. And what's really good about this one is Matt Whiteman is the project lead. This will finish Meme Combat at $10 million hard cap. So the good thing is about Meme Combat is if we actually look at the history of you know, the meme coins that we looked in ICO phase, and we look at the market cap, we had Wall Street memes, Tamadoge, Sponge were the three major ones. Sponge did a 50x, Wall Street memes did a 3x, Tamadoge did a 20x. So this is of course good news. I mean, you can find Tamadoge here, still got $8.6 million market capital, and this is one that was once upon a time a pre-sale. So I really do hope Meme Combat does well, and I do have a good feeling about it, especially Meme Combat. Actually, they just, you know, like, I just feel like they're going to hit the nail on the head of the marketing. But Matt Whiteman, project lead, he is a real person. I've spoken to him before. Obviously, he's got a thing for hookers. I'm just joking. Matt Whiteman, I don't know his second name actually. Matt W. I've spoken to him before, so I know he's a real person. Yeah, I know he's a real person, and that's good, because why would he risk his reputation to, you know, for a meme coin? Why would he allow this to be a rug pull if he can be contacted and we know who he is? So this is something to consider, and he lives in the Netherlands by the looks of it, so would be too hard to find now, Matthew. Hope you don't do us dirty. So yeah, Meme Combat, pretty bullish on this one actually. Do feel good. And I think Audi about to retest and pump. Audi. Hang on. Audi. I'm in Audi. Well, that's good news. I hope you're correct. Yeah, I mean, crypto games are pretty fun. You got to get in early to the game though, whilst the rewards are decent. Otherwise, it just gets so saturated and it's no longer like that profitable anymore. Yeah, so many. I mean, look at Axie Infinity back in the day. DeFi Kingdoms was a brilliant one. And if you got in early, you could have made so much money. Like, for real. 39.6k on the Bitcoin now. Yeah, I mean, I really hope to see a bit of a bullish reversal here. Obviously, the Bulls are fighting for $40,000 again. And I guess a lot of exciting things will happen whilst I'm sleeping tonight, and that's always the case with crypto. Owning land. Yeah, there's lots of real estate NFT metaverse projects now that exist as well. I find that a bit crazy. I really regret not going long on Myro, considering that was my take profit target. Already retest so I can enter. Oh my gosh, I'm shattered. I'm actually really waiting for Bitcoin to come down tremendously, because I want to buy a lot more Bitcoin, but it's, you know, I'm very fussy. I like to wait. Oh look, speaking of, you get to play any of them right now. Which one are you picking? Street Fighter Meme Combat. Well, how do we know Meme Combat? We don't know what the freaking game looks like, because you've been so sloppy. Yeah, I'm hating on you right now. What are my top 5 altcoins? Very good question. I'll show you each one on screen. The first one is Saycoin. I love this coin. Recently learnt about it. To be fair, I've been buying this coin now since November and also October. So I'm up 2x at the moment on average on my units. But really bullish on Saycoin. And, you know, it's got front-running bot for prevention, enabling mass adoption of digital assets. A lot of people that have been following me know about this coin now, but it defeats Solana and Ethereum as a proof-of-stake network in multiple ways, and I think, you know, it hasn't yet experienced a euphoric bull run yet, but it's $1.5 billion market cap. Of course, we've got 25%-ish of the tokens in supply. Charles, take care, man, and thanks for watching. Make sure next time for you guys, I will orchestrate this to be much better, and I'll make sure that there's a lot more cool things to look at in the live stream rather than just randomly looking at stuff. See you, man. Take care. Yep. So anyway, long story short, right now my 5 favorite altcoins. One is Sei coin. The other is Su coin. The second one is H-bar. I like Aave at the moment. I think Aave will really do some big moves in the proper bull run. And honestly, I don't like to have absolute favorites. So those 4 I just showed, I really do like. It would be Optimism, to be fair. I like my layer 1s, and I do believe Optimism, whilst it doesn't have so much upside potential now because it's $2.6 billion market cap, I do think something's what is that? Well, whatever that was a weird sensation. Yeah, I think Optimism looks like a good one to hold for the long term. So there's 5 coins I like. Non-meme coin, non-shit coins. But of course I have my favorite meme coins too. I have my favorite shit coins. I have my favorite of each sort of category of coin. There's lots of different categories of cryptocurrencies. And that's what makes it so exciting, isn't it? Endless sea of opportunity. Like deep in. Thoughts on Injective. Injective. Yeah, Injective, man. I would say just, straight off the bat, it's obviously a project that's got great value. It wouldn't have just gone from $200 million to $3 billion if it was just nonsensical. But I would avoid buying it right now. It's pumped way too much. Why would you buy it now at $3 billion valuation if you had the chance to buy the same project with the same fundamentals, with the same vision, of the same everything over here? So that also brings me back to the point of, if this does crash now to $17, which it could do, then you've... Oh, come on, Bitcoin! Then you've got no reason not to be getting into Injective. So let's have a little look at Injective. Because we could potentially see a big, correction here for... we could see a big correction here for Injective. Yeah, I remember looking at it when it was running like wild. Just wild. Like, brah. I would like to see Injective come back down. Sorry to break your heart. I would like to see it come back down for my own gluttony. Because I feel like if it comes down to that $20 mark, it looks like a very tasty region to be buying it. It also sits between the 0.786, 0.618 Fibonacci from this particular impulse. I think that's a very realistic corrective area. So for me, might set a reminder at $20 if I can even remember how to do so. But yeah, $20 is a good buyback for Injective, in my opinion. I think it could get there, it could correct. Great token, good supply, good market cap. And when we look at the markets for the coin, yes, it's on Binance, it's on Coinbase. So yeah, it's a safe one in my opinion. Thanks for your expo. Yeah, wait for a lower entry. I think what's going on in the trades. Yeah, Sharcoin is just... I don't understand what's going on with that one. I said, didn't I? I said $500 I might close my positions. But here I am sitting here just wanting more. I should just close it. $500 is plenty for the night. Especially when these trades were just not really well orchestrated. They were just on gut feeling and RSI alone. But yeah, they could do better. So we'll hold on a little bit longer. Bitcoin, just go back to 40k, please. Honestly, It's a great question, man. My take profito. Let me just close some tabs. I've got too much tabs going on. For Sharcoin, because it's a huge risk, right? It's a short position. It's a massive risk. Hang on. Are you trying to copy me? Because I don't want to lead you into a trap. Where are you, Sharcoin? SC. So I would probably, you know, I trust. Oh my gosh, I don't trust my guts. Will I retire after this bull? Maybe the next one. I don't want to get too hopeful. This bull run is going to be good, but I feel like it will take one more bull run until I can kind of retire. If, you know, things stay the same, I don't want to jinx anything. I don't want to just get rich tomorrow. I want to enjoy the journey. Sharcoin, I want to see it just drop to the floor. I really do. I think honestly 0.0087 would be a nice take profit on Shar. But I don't know what that would give me in terms of, what did I say? 0.087. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen. Hang on, I'm confused now. Take profit. Because we're on a short, aren't we? 0.087. Oops. I hope I'm shorting it. Take profit, stop loss. Why is this the case? Okay, I'm just being silly. This is what happens when you're thank you. Yeah. So 0.0087 actually is a realistic, in my opinion, take profits here for Sharcoin. Could be more conservative and actually use 0.0097. Or I could be even more greedy and go for the 0.786 at 0.00744, which would probably give like 2.5k on profits. Okay, so 2.2k on profits. So I could just chuck that in. And what I like to do is when a coin, for example, let's say, let's say this OP trade goes really well, I will close 85% or 90% of the position. And I'll keep the rest running just in case, you know, something crazy happens. So yeah, Sharcoin, we have put in a stop loss now at 0.00744. Sorry, I take profit. I'm really tired. And as for the stop loss, it doesn't deserve a stop loss. It can't go up anymore, surely. But just in case it does, for whatever ludicrous reason. Maybe 0.0137. .01. Maybe that's too tight. To protect myself, 0.015. I don't know what the risk reward ratio is there. $650. I don't know how to sleep. Oh, Liz, mothering me. How sweet of you. Yeah, I mean, Sharcoin would be... Look, Sharcoin would be so great if it happens, and I hope we can ride that one together, bro. Oh man, that would be really nice. Sucoin, look at it. I literally made a video saying if this shit comes down to 20% up from our entry point. Su is powerful. Bitcoin, I think, you know, these markets are obviously big surprises, big moves awaiting. Damn, sorry to hear that. Thanks to Noobs Future Trading. What's Noobs Future Trading? Yeah, maybe I'm gonna head off now. Wow. 2 hours. Yeah, I'm going. Right. Thank you everyone for your support tonight. It's been good fun. And yeah, we'll do another one soon. I'll make sure everything's a lot better. And there's more topics to cover, more cool stories. Next big this, next big that. A bit of news. Maybe new listings on exchanges and what's coming up and whatnot. And of course, some more dirty trades, because we all like to watch someone either make some money or lose lots of money, because it's fun, isn't it? Really, it's just a bit of fun. And I will let you guys know how this one unfolds by the morning. And yeah, I'm gonna probably set those stop losses for each one, just in case the markets do go very, very south. And yeah, I think we're done here. Good night, guys, and take care. Thanks for viewing tonight. See ya.